Hello there, this is Susanna. Welcome to video number 5 of this series on What If You're Not Depressed in the First Place, my book on 2 volumes, which I hope you have downloaded already. If not, you can do it now. It's available on Amazon in Kindle format at a ridiculous price. Now, in this video, I'll be sharing with you the release exercise. And I know that depression is seen as a serious, heavy, and grievous condition. However, it only happens at the emotional level of your mind. Your inner intelligence, your sense of humor, your awareness, your capacity to learn, relearn, unlearn, to program, deprogram, digest, transform, process, and evacuate are not happening there. At the emotional level. All these capacities are there despite your depression. The emotional mind cannot heal itself, that's true. But the highest function of your unconscious and conscious mind, when aligned, can do that. And that in a joyful, spontaneous, and natural way. I'd like to introduce you to what I call the release exercise, a very short, easy, and yet very powerful little exercise that I also share with you in the book. And of course, I'd like to remind you that this is not to replace in any way your medical treatment. And if you're ready, let's do the release exercise. You know that you'll be using this in order to release negative moods, or emotions in the instant. So for that, you first have to acknowledge what's going on, whatever that is. So what will we do? We will say this affirmation either out loud or mentally. Whatever this state is, or whatever this state represents, I choose to release it all into the consciousness now. And again, whatever this state is and whatever it represents, whatever has created it, I choose to bring it or to release it all into the consciousness now. Now, this affirmation will be associated with a very simple breathing exercise, which is to breathe in slowly while you are aware of what's happening and all these sensations and that mood, that taste that disturbs you. And then you hold your breath for a few seconds or more, as long as you are comfortable without forcing. And while you hold your breath, you are expanding the field of consciousness. You make that space. And afterwards, as you exhale, you are releasing that mood, that state into the consciousness. Now let's do it together. Observe what's in there. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. These are just thoughts and emotions. They are the manifestations of your emotional mind. It has been controlling you until now. Now it's time for you to change that. And without dwelling too much into that feeling, say out loud, whatever this state is or represents. Now take a deep breath. Now hold the breath to create that space and to expand. Don't worry about how you will do it. You'll do it. And then exhale. Empty your lungs and say, I choose to release it all into the consciousness now. I know you might think that this is a bit too simple to be efficient, yet the answer to all of our problems is in the simplicity of the truth. Besides, consciousness is the most powerful thing ever. There's nothing beyond that. So, regardless of what you think about this little exercise, it will work anyway. Because it is a conscious gesture that you're doing while you have a negative state. And each time you're doing it, every single conscious effort that you're making while you are in your automatic and mechanical responses to life, All these efforts add up, and they strengthen your will. They strengthen your digestive mind. You are exercising your choice and you are igniting your body. Sometimes you'll be feeling better after doing it only once. Sometimes you will have to do it several times, up to 20, 30 times, until you feel lighter and free to be yourself. Sometimes the sense of emotional freedom and joy will happen a couple of hours later, unexpectedly, suddenly. So persist. Whatever this is, I choose to release it all into the consciousness now, fully and joyfully. In my next videos, I'll talk a little bit more about the real roots of depression and the main beliefs that keep depression real for us. And we'll do more exercises on that. Until next time, keep practicing these exercises and notice how your mood changes as you're doing it. Your mind can easily do and undo, can learn and unlearn. You just have to awaken these unbelievable transformative capacities. My book is available on Amazon. At a link below, it doesn't hurt to try reading it. It could change your life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.